18.2 consists of bar over burpees, dumbbell squats from the shoulder position, and finding your 1 rep max clean. The following video is not an all-inclusive list, but does provide you with some scaling options in regard to performing the burpee and the dumbbell squat. This information is not to be taken as medical advice. Please be sure to always speak with your healthcare provider if you're unsure if a modification is appropriate for you. The first modification is using a barbell and is appropriate for those whose belly may be impeding the path of a regular burpee, or for those that are experiencing any pelvic discomfort in the burpee. By placing one foot out in front of you, you have a little bit more support in the plank position. You may alternate between right and left legs. The next modification is for those that are uncomfortable or unable to perform the plank position. You'll be able to stand fully vertical through the duration of this modification. You'll squat down at the bottom and press out through the band at the top, simulating a burpee. If you have a breathing strategy that works well for you, it may be appropriate to use here. Should you choose to do the dumbbell squats as prescribed, you will be picking them up from the floor. If you're familiar with Julie Wiebe's piston strategy or the blow before you go strategy, it may be an appropriate thing to implement here in the dumbbell squats. If you're unfamiliar, I'll link them below for your convenience. Should you choose to partake in the dumbbell squats, but need an option in terms of decreasing your range of motion, a box might be an appropriate strategy for you. Here I'm simply tapping my glutes to the box and standing back up. Some of you may find more comfort with picking up the dumbbells from a raised surface rather than picking them up and putting them back down onto the floor. Although this is not prescribed, it may be a modification that's appropriate for you. If you would like to use the box strategy, but the box is a little bit too high for you, you can take a small stack of plates and place them underneath your feet. This will allow you to still decrease your range of motion from the full squat, but give you enough range of motion to where you can get down toward that parallel position. One last burpee modification that may not be appropriate for those whose belly is impeding the path of the burpee during pregnancy is a strategy that I utilize as I push quickly with my hands and shoot my head through. You'll see here, when I go down for my burpee, I push down toward the floor and quickly bring my head to my feet, giving me more acceleration that I don't have to use my legs quite as much, and I'm able to use my upper extremities to help me in this modification. It may or may not be appropriate for you.